Hey everybody, it's Lee Schneider, founder of Digital Fundraising School, with an especially tasty edition of Kickstarter Success Weekly. Let's have a look. Okay, today we're taking a look at the New York Pizza Project. Yep, this is a book, an art book, about New York pizza. Now, take a look at these numbers. It's got 142 backers. It's got 28 days to go, which means it was pretty much put up just a few days ago. And they have $13,000 plus dollars of a $15,000 goal. So the ink is barely dry on this Kickstarter project. Why is it working so well? This is a classic example of a project that is capitalizing on an existing group, an existing culture. It's all about the New York pizza culture. And the people who care about that are really passionate about it. So here we go. There's no reason why this wouldn't work. I mean, what's amazing about this is there's people who care so much about New York pizza, me included, that this book is just a home run for them. If you scan down at a few things that they've got going here, and we're going to play the video in a second, you know, they talk about what the experts are saying. They have some social proof there. They have some people who are experts in the pizza field, right, talking about how good a book this is. Another kind of interesting thing they do, they have some great art here. And if you look here, they're using something more and more people are using, which is a GIF. I've seen this a lot on Indiegogo campaigns where people will actually have one of these rotating images like this. These are pretty easy to make. There are free programs and apps online that can have you do it. And this is a really cool way of exploring the book for people so you can have a good look at it. Before we play the video, I want to jump over to some of their pledges here because I think they're particularly inventive. On the low level, you know, the $10 level, they're going to send you a postcard and they're going to send you a poster for $25. And the book itself is $50, and they have 54 backers already on that. That's pretty reasonable for an art book like this. It's a real labor of love coffee table book. As we go up in price for the pledges, things get pretty interesting in the high levels. I'm going to scroll down here so you can have a look. All right, here we are in the $450 level. These are the kind of perks that I love that really push things over the top. You can learn from a master. For $450, you and a friend get a private pizza making lesson from a real New York City pizza maker. For $500, they'll ship you a couple of great New York City pies right to the door and a copy of the book. and they'll pack the pizza in dry ice. You know, I love that for $500. But look at this, for $750, you'll get a tour of pizza places in New York. And they have a backer for that. That has helped push this along. Here's the real story, though. For $1,000, note, 3 backers. It's actually working, right? You can be in the book. They'll take you and your friends to your favorite neighborhood pizza place, eat some pizza, interview you, take some photos, and put you, your friends, and your favorite pizza place right in the book. Now, what a wonderful thing that is. You know, I'm always talking about inviting people in, connecting people with your project, and this is a perfect example of that. What a great thing. You get to be in the book, and it's working. They have 3 backers, and it's obviously pushed them over the top. It's going to push them right past their goal, even then some. Okay, let's take a look at the video, and I'll come back and talk about it when we're done.
From the bottom of Brooklyn to the top of the Bronx, there are more than 400 pizzerias in New York City. If you're a New Yorker, chances are you're a pizza eater. This assumption goes beyond the taste, beyond the convenience. It's in our DNA. It's part of the lifestyle. It's embedded in our culture. In a city where time cannot stand still, where impatience is tradition, only a few things remain true from our past. One of them is the pizza shop. We are Tim, Gabe, Corey, Ian, and Nick. 3 years ago, the 5 of us set out to make a photography book celebrating the New York in New York pizza. As good as the slices were, we decided to focus on the people, their stories, the places, and the neighborhoods that surround them. By now, we've been to over 100 shops throughout the 5 boroughs, we've taken thousands of photographs, and captured hundreds of hours of interviews with shop owners, pizza makers, and pizza eaters. We began to view the city we've known for so long through the lens of the people that we spoke to and the neighborhoods that we visited. We heard stories of small businesses built with hard work and long hours, family traditions, childhood memories, and the double-edged sword of gentrification. The photography captures the men and women who serve loyal customers year after year. The guy all by himself eating a slice before hopping on the train, the details, the orange booths, the urban landscapes that surround these institutions. If you look for this kind of stuff, it's there, in excess, yet somehow, it's never been documented before. We want to celebrate it with you, for New Yorkers, for pizza lovers everywhere, for neighborhood businesses, and for anyone who has ever spent time in New York City. We want this book to make you proud, and we're asking you to help us make that happen. Your contributions will go towards the design and the printing of the New York Pizza Project. In return, you'll receive some awesome rewards and a beautifully printed coffee table book made up of the photographs and the interviews that we've captured over the years. It's been an amazing journey. We want to thank everyone that's been a part of it along the way, and all of you for being a part of it from here on. Thank you.
Okay, great video. Let's break down why it's so great. Notice that right away you don't see the narrator on camera. You just hear his voice. That's pretty cool. But what he's doing is giving a really deep proof of concept. He's reinforcing the culture and group and affinity of New Yorkers and pizza. You feel that really strongly. I feel like I'm practically in New York when I'm watching this video. Then he goes into something else that's really important. His origin story, that 3 years ago part that he talks about. He gives you a sense that they've been working on this for a long time and that they're really committed to it. All the way at the end, you see the guy on camera talking about this project. That's an interesting lesson for all of us. You don't have to open with your face if you don't want to. I mean, this is a coffee table book about pizza and about New York. So through that time-lapse photography, they show you really what the book is about. They capture the book for you. They got you right away. They tell you the origin story, really important. And they show you, just in pictures, who's behind it. But then all the way at the end, they deliver an appeal that's really genuine, honest, simple, works beautifully. That's why this is a great video. It just captures a culture. And this project is all about that, capturing a culture. Hey, thanks for joining me today. I'm Lee Schneider, founder of Digital Fundraising School. If you want to know more about fundraising online using Kickstarter, Indiegogo, or any other platform, visit my website, digitalfundraisingschool.com. Hey, do you want to know more about producing a great crowdfunding video? I have a workshop coming up that's going to give you all the information you need. Just go to my website, digitalfundraisingschool.com, and look for the crowdfunding video link. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.